welcome to Qweensbeauty. So today I did this Valentine's Day inspired like pink berry glam using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I hope you guys do like this look. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment below. Let me know what you think. Give me suggestions for any future looks you'd like to see on this channel or any other Valentine's Day tutorials you would like to see. Go do it. Follow me on Instagram at Qweensbeauty and please subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys enjoy. Bye! Alright y'all, I don't know what this is, but to get started I'm using my Nivea Creme, and this is just like a thicker lotion that I'm using to prep my face and hydrate it because it's been pretty dry this winter. Just put a little flecks all over the place and spread that over evenly into your skin. It is a thicker lotion. You can use a thinner one if you'd like. If you don't want to use an actual primer, this is just what I use because I feel like it really helps me. And next I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Tan Stick Foundation. I'm kind of just drawing lines all over my face first before I blend that in. I have noticed that this foundation, it is matte and it tends to stick to like the drier patches of my face. That's also why I use the Nivea Creme to prep it so that it's all moisturized and this spreads really evenly. Now I'm just blending this with the foundation brush, and this is just a thicker like flat kabuki brush. And blend and blend and blend. My lighting was a little weird, so it tends to get a bit darker in the beginning part of the video, and then once I get to my eyes it does even itself out. Next I'm using my Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer in Y33. And I'm using this in like a triangle shape under my eyes to conceal any dark circles that I may have. And then I used it kind of just to like, I like to say spot check any like darker spots that are on my face. I have hyperpigmentation, so when I have acne breakouts, it does leave some darker scars, whether I touch it or not. So I like to use my concealer to kind of like hide that. And I spread it with my fingers. This is a thick product, so I like to spread it with my fingers just because it warms it up a little bit and it makes it a bit easier for me to blend that into my foundation. And I'm really just using a dabbing motion to blend that out. And now to set, I didn't get like a shot of it, but I'm using my Tarte Amazonian setting powder. You can just use your favorite setting powder. You can bake if you like. I decided not to do that just because I feel like it makes me look a little weird when I bake it. But here I'm just setting with a setting powder. And I'm also setting the spot that I did above my lip as well, just so that it doesn't like smudge or anything or come off. For my eyes, I'm starting with Milk Cosmetics Unseen, and this is my favorite blending eyeshadow. I use this first for pretty much every look that I do. I'll use it on a regular day when I'm not really wearing any other eyeshadows just because it warms up my eyes a bit. It really is my favorite. It is the easiest eyeshadow to use to blend out colors. It is pretty pigmented, so you can use a little bit. It will go a long way. I like to build it up. Next I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and the color that I'm going to be using for my outer crease is Love Letter. And I'm just starting in the outer V and blending in further towards the inner corner of my eye. So I'm patting on the color and then kind of using like a circular blending motion to blend it into the unseen. And the unseen is really helping like spread the color further into my crease, as you can see. I'm blending it out perfectly. Looks so good. So good. When I first got this palette, it was one of my favorites. I thought the colors were like absolutely beautiful. I haven't used it in a little while, but I thought it would be perfect for a Valentine's Day video. So here I am using this to my left eye. And really just keep blending and adding color until you get your desired effect. I wanted it to be pretty like berry colored, so I did quite a bit. You can do less because this is also pretty pigmented, so a lot of color does go a long way. And that way you'll have like a lighter effect. But I'm going for the drama. blending and blending and blending. Make sure there's no harsh lines. Next, I'm using the same palette, and I'm using the color Vermeer. And this is just, it's like a pale pink-ish shimmer. And I'm applying this with my fingers just because it does show off the shimmer a bit better if you do apply it with your fingers. If you use a dragging down motion or the dabbing motion as I am using, you will see that it does get a bit more reflective in the shimmery aspect of it. I use my fingers for a lot of my makeup application. It's just easy. So here I'm just patting the color on until I like how it looks, and then I'm going to blend out. And I'm blending that with the same Love Letter color, just so that we keep everything consistent, and you want to make sure that it is blending well into your outer crease. Just patting on a bit more. I did not use any eyeshadow primers. These colors are really pigmented and they do stay very well, so I felt that I didn't need to. Next, for my eyeliner, I'm using Stila Cosmetics, wow, Stay All Day Waterproof Eyeliner. This is my favorite. I need to buy a new one because it's drying out. I use it all the time. And I think that for beginners or even someone who does makeup pretty often like I do, this is probably like one of the easiest applicators to use. The color payoff is really great. It stays all day, as it says. I love it. I buy it at Sephora. It's like 22 bucks, but it really does last. It'll last me a few months. If you use it less often, of course, it'll last you longer than that. I probably get about 2 to 3 months use of it. There's one little tube. To prep my lashes, I'm using Tarte Gifted Mascara. And this is just a sample I got. I think I got it in one of those like 500 point things from Sephora. There's a few different Tarte products in there. The setting powder that I use was in there as well. I really like the brush. It's pretty dense, so it really like gets in between all of my lashes. I naturally am blessed. I have long eyelashes. I'm pretty lucky. So I can actually do looks without eyelashes if I wanted to. I usually do for like regular day things, or for videos, I always gotta do lashes. Make it nice. Again, I'm going back with Love Letter, and I'm using this on my lower lash line. I'm just putting a little bit in there just to warm it up a bit and just add some color. And kind of like balances out your eye as well. So not everything is up top. You do get some color on the bottom. Ooh, makes my eyes really brown. And for my inner corner highlight, or at least one of them, I'm using the same Modern Renaissance palette in the color Vermeer. And this is the color that was on my eyelids, as you guys may remember. I'm using it for my inner corner highlight, and really that just continues the color of your eyelid and kind of just brightens up that area. To make it even brighter, I'm using my Makeup Forever Starlit powder, and this is number 13. This is probably my favorite like inner corner highlight. I love it. It is a super shimmery powder, so I've tried to just use it for that. For my brows, I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Chocolate. And this is a flat angled brush. I think it's her number 15 brush. You don't have to use one from the same brand if you don't want to. Any flat angled brush would be fine. And this is just a pomade, so if you decide that you want to start doing this and maybe you don't want to spend as much money, I think that they're between 20 and 30 bucks. And you want to start with like a drugstore brand, just get a pomade or some kind of gel, something like that, and a flat angled brush, and that should get you started. And here I was just outlining the underline of my eyebrow and then the outer corner, I guess. The arch, there we go. And just filling that in. And now I am doing like a kind of like line motion at the front of my eyebrow, and this helps create like a sense of extra brow hairs there. So I have a lot of brow hair, it's just that once it gets towards like the middle or the front of my brow, it is a bit sparse. So I like to just add that effect by doing some false brow hairs. My eyebrow still looks pretty natural. I don't like the super like cleaned up, like super filled in Instagram brows, so I'm trying to stick to like a pretty natural look. So it still looks like me. So if I take my makeup off, it's not like, whoa, what happened? To set that, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. And this really helps keep those hairs in place because, as I said, I do have a lot of brow hair, so it does get a little crazy. And again, I'm using the Makeup Forever Starlit Powder number 13, and this I'm using as a brow bone highlight. And as you can see, it by itself is like, whoa, whoa. It's a real shimmery. It's great. And this just gives the brows a lifted appearance. When I use it for my inner corner highlight, it gives it like a brightening, more eye-opening appearance. For my lashes, I'm using Ardell lashes, and these are Demi Wispies, Duo Brush On Glue, and a Cosmetics Lash Applicator. Yes, okay. These Ardell lashes are my favorites. I'll use them all the time. When I used to wear eyelashes to work, like just random days after recording, or if I just really felt like doing my makeup, these would be my go-to because they're still pretty natural looking, but they do give you like a little bit of drama, which I really do like. And this lash applicator is like a godsend. It's made it so easy for me to be able to apply my lashes. And here I'm just fixing up my eyeliner a little bit because I applied my lash a bit too high into my eyeliner, so I'm just adding a little bit more so that it evens itself out. And as you can see, there's still some eyelash glue on my right eye, but that's okay. It'll dry, I think. Now to contour my face, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. You can see which colors I use out of the entire kit. I think that it's Java and Fawn. And I mix them together, and here I'm just using that to carve out my cheekbones and up into my forehead to create like a shadowed effect. Contouring gives you the appearance of higher cheekbones and I guess of like a smaller forehead if you do it around your forehead. You're really supposed to use it in like the shadowed areas of your face where light is not naturally hitting. It helps create a deeper shadow, which makes it seem like you have like higher points of like your cheek points and your forehead points. I'm also using a smaller angled brush to contour my nose. I don't really contour my nose on like regular days or like a daily basis when I do my makeup, but I like to do it for my videos because it does, as I said before, I like to make it dramatic, so it gives it more of a dramatic look. Makes my nose look a little snatched. It's great. And when you're contouring your nose, if you want the bridge to seem smaller, do the contour a bit further in and it'll make it look a bit more pinched. For my glow, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sugar Glow Kit, and the colors I'm using are Butterscotch and Gumdrop. This one is Butterscotch, so I use that really at the high points of my cheeks and out up into my temples, and then I will use Gumdrop right where I would put like blush because it does have a bit of a pinker holographic tone to it, so or iridescent, so I like to use that there. And as you can see, there goes my contour, my highlights, snatching that nose. Yes. So I'm just highlighting the bridge of my nose and then the little like button point. And highlight should go where light would naturally hit. I love highlight. I will bathe in this all day if I could. Now I'm just doing my Cupid's bow. It's probably one of my favorite places on my face to highlight. Lips are important to me. I got big ones, so I gotta make sure they look good at all times. For my lipstick, I am using Makeup Forever Artist Liquid Matte in 105, and this was gifted to me by a friend. Shout out to Deb, thank you. I really do like these liquid mattes because they're very comfortable to wear. They don't get super dry, which is really awesome, so you don't have that like really tight or like chalky feeling. This is a great color because it's like rosy enough where it gives your lips like just enough of a difference from like my normal color. And now I'm all set. I hope you guys do like this look. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment below. Let me know what you think. Give me suggestions for any other Valentine's Day looks you would like to see. Follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye! Won't you take me to Funky Town? Funky Town. I was watching Selena's. I just got to the part where she died again, and I'm just like, no. Anything for Selena's, no. All Spanish girls around the world, all girls around the world are really sad when that happened, even though I think I was like 4, but it doesn't matter. I'm sad now. You like this look? I said that already.